There is controversy regarding Godse's temple. Some Hindu Mahasabha workers are planning. They have installed a statue, and many people are opposing, and they are complaining that Prime Minister is silent. So let us see what is all this. We know that it was Savarkar who planned the conspiracy and involved Godse in the murder of Gandhi. Kapoor Commission came to a very clear conclusion on that matter. But what was Savarkar doing when these charges were made against him? Do you know what he did? He did the same usual thing, deny. He did that before. And second, seek mercy. Again wrote mercy petition that I will refrain from political communal activities. Please don't imprison me. Whereas Godse accepted the responsibility. He said he did it. And he was not sorry about it. And he explained why he did it. In fact, he made a moving speech on why Gandhi was responsible for India's evils and why he thought he should eliminate Gandhi. The speech was so moving that judges wrote later that many in the courtroom were crying. Women were in tears. Men were trying to stop crying. And judge said that if the audience constitutes jury, they will pronounce Godse not guilty. Elvin, who was there, said, that is the finest speech made by a condemned man since Socrates. In fact, in a way, Godse is better than Socrates, because the audience constituted the jury in Socratic trial and they condemned him. But Elvin thinks, or the judge thinks, if audience constituted the jury, they would pronounce Godse not guilty. So, Godse is a brave man. He did something out of a conviction and he was willing to face the consequences. What was Savarkar doing? Went into hiding, denying and seeking mercy. Who should be called whale? Godse or Savarkar? I don't think it is Savarkar. It should be Godse. And it is not only this. Even during the trial in Red Fort, Savarkar was completely silent with other accused. The other accused was chatting among themselves, but Savarkar maintained complete silence. He was not giving even a compassionate look at Godse. Do you know, it had hurt Godse so much. All these things were written by Enamdar, who was arguing on behalf of Godse and his brother Gopal Godse. So, these are contrasts in personality, though the ideology is same. So, one is a coward, and another is a brave man. And what is the ruling government is doing now? And what did it do before? Savarkar was glorified. A portrait of him was kept in Parliament. And an airport in Port Blair was named after him. And a stamp was released in his name. Whereas Godse is officially still a condemned man. I don't think this is just at all. If Hindutva is right and Savarkar is great, Godse is a greater person. If Hindutva is wrong, then that is an entirely different matter. So, glorifying Savarkar, saying him that he is the man that Indians should emulate, and condemning Godse doesn't have any logic. Suppose if one argues that regardless of ideology, that killing a man is wrong, and if killing a man is wrong, then the man who planned it, who hatched the conspiracy, is more wrong than the one who executed it. Or all of them are equally wrong. So, whatever the way you look at it, there is no reason for glorifying Savarkar and condemning Godse. If Savarkar deserves a portrait in Parliament, Godse deserves much, much more than that. He deserves a temple that all Hindutva followers should regularly visit and pray and seek his blessings to be as courageous as him. Well, don't Hindutva advocates know this? I think they know. After all, it was Hindu Mahasabha the members of which planned, and then RSS distributed sweets. It was banned after Gandhi's assassination. So definitely they are not the people to think really Godse is a bad man. I think it is a matter of strategy. Strategy that let at lower level people praise Godse, and at higher levels be silent. So at lower level, a temple to construct for Godse will go on, and at higher level, some silence, some tacit acceptance will be given. Otherwise, the dream is to award maybe Bharat Ratna to Godse. After all, he is a bold man. So, this raises the question of In which direction is India going? Thank you.